In this video, we will learn about the classification of materials around us based on chemical properties. We classify the matter around us according to chemical properties as pure substance and mixtures, right? So what are pure substance? Pure substance are made up of same type of particles. Mixtures are made up of different type of particles. First, these are the two definitions that you have to be thorough. Pure substance are made up of same type of particles, whereas mixtures are made up of different type of particles. And pure substance and mixture are the two classifications of materials around us based on their chemical properties. So we have already learned that matter around us is divided into solids, liquids and gases based on the physical properties, right? But according to chemical properties, we classify them as pure substance and mixture. And elements and compounds are said to be pure substance. So we are going to deal about the pure substance in detail in this lesson, right? Now I have taken three different elements: hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, denoted by the symbol HCO. Capital H for hydrogen, capital C carbon and capital O oxygen. Here I have represented the atoms of each element with different food materials, cereals and pulses, for you to understand that element is a pure substance made up of similar type of particles. Similar means same type, right? So if you consider the atoms of oxygen element, all are similar, and that is why I have denoted the atoms with the same particles. Similarly, if you consider the element carbon, you see the atoms here, they are similar in all ways. That means their atomic number will be same. Each atom will have the same number of protons, electrons, and it will be similar for all, right? And mass, every property of each atom will be alike the other one. So we say that they are made up of same type of particles. So we have many elements around us: gold, silver, copper, oxygen that we breathe, nitrogen. All those are examples of elements because they are made up of similar type of particles, which are nothing but similar type of atoms here. Elements are made up of atoms, and they are the simplest substance that is found around us. Elements are the simplest form of pure substance, and they are made up of similar type of atoms, right? Now we also know that atoms combine with other atoms in order to attain the stability that is defined by the term valency, right? We have already discussed in our previous lesson, right? Now let us consider that when two oxygen atoms combine to satisfy its octet configuration, they combine to form an oxygen molecule. Right? When two atoms, more than one, if they combine, two or more atoms combine, you get a molecule. When atoms combine, what do they form? Molecules, right? So if atoms of the same element combine, we get a molecule of an element. So here it is O2. Two oxygen have combined. So we say this is O2. So it is a molecule of an element, oxygen, right? And then if two atoms of hydrogen combine, let us take two atoms of hydrogen, think that they have combined. You get a molecule of element hydrogen. So this is H2, H subscript 2. So these are molecules of elements. It is just for you to understand that atoms of the same element will combine, and they are called molecules of elements. Now let us move on to the next term, compounds. When atoms of two different elements combine in a fixed ratio, we get compounds. Why do they combine in a fixed ratio? It is because based on the valency they will combine, right? Now if you consider carbon and oxygen, that is, one atom of carbon will combine with two atoms of oxygen to form a molecule which is a carbon dioxide, which is one molecule of carbon dioxide. So it is CO2, right? Now we'll just write the formula. The compound, it's a molecule of a compound which is formed, which is represented by the formula CO2, right? Since two atoms of carbon and one atom of carbon and two atoms of oxygen have combined. So it is a molecule of a compound. Why do we say it is a compound? Because atoms of different elements have combined. Similarly, if two atoms of hydrogen combines with one atom of oxygen, we get water. So we'll just write the formula of water now. Two atoms of hydrogen combines with one atom of oxygen, we get water. So if you just consider, this is one molecule of water. If you consider a beaker full of water, just think that it is full of water. It will have many molecules of water, which will all be same. All the molecules, if suppose this beaker is full of water, we'll have many molecules, millions of molecules of water, which is that nothing but, it is again a pure substance, because all the water molecules are nothing but H2O. 2 atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen have combined to form one molecule of water, and the whole quantity of water will have only the same molecules. So it is made of, compounds are also made up of same type of particles. If you consider a bag full of carbon dioxide gas, a cylinder full of carbon dioxide, it will have many molecules of the same CO2, right? So since compounds are also made up of same type of particles, right? So we say that compounds and elements are pure substance. So how will you define an element? Pure substance made up of similar type of atoms, right? How will you define compounds? Atoms of different elements combine in a fixed ratio, compound is formed, right? Now, when carbon dioxide is mixed with water, that is, if you dissolve carbon dioxide in water, just I have taken one molecule. If you just take 1 liter of water and then dissolve many molecules of carbon dioxide gas, what do you get is soda water. Am I right? So we have dissolved what? Carbon dioxide and water. That is 2 different particles. Carbon dioxide with water. So you get soda water, which is the aerated drink that we usually drink in the name of Coca-Cola, Pepsi and so on. So it is 2 different particles have mixed, which will result in the formation of mixture. So mixtures are made up of different type of particles. So we have mixed here 2 compounds. Similarly, if you mix 2 different elements, again you will get a mixture. For example, gold and copper is mixed to form an alloy, which is used for making jewelry, right? Similarly, if you mix copper and zinc, we get a new alloy called brass, which is used for making puja items that we use for puja, the vessels. All those are alloys. So we can even mix elements. We can also mix compounds, but what you get is a mixture. So this we will discuss in detail in the next year, right? So mixtures are made up of different type of particles, whereas elements and compounds are made up of same type of particles. If you consider elements, they are made up of similar type of atoms, same particles which are atoms. And if you consider compounds, they are also made up of same type of particles, but they are molecules, right? So atoms of different elements combine in a fixed ratio, we get compound. Hope you have a clear idea what are elements and what are compounds. So both elements and compounds are termed as pure substance according to chemistry. Thank you.